spiritual, you will know that Biafra has already come. God bless you. Senior Prophet Elijah Bamidele Iloholo is my name. Quickly, I want to speak on this particular issue that the Lord has been laying in my heart. For those of you who kept saying that Biafra will never come, no matter what the Igbo do, I want you to have a rethink. Don't forget that a carnal man can never understand the things of the spirit. Spiritual things are greater than the carnal person. Are you listening to what I'm saying? So you are talking based on your aspect of carnality. But in the spirit realm, if you are spiritual, you will know that Biafra has already come. I'm not a Biafra person. I'm not an Igbo person. I am an Edo man. Edo man to the core. Auchi. Part of Edo, part of Yoruba. That is who I am. I'm not an Igbo man. But I'm only speaking as a prophet. On the 26th of December 2020, I gave a prophecy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going to be arrested and betrayed by his own people. I gave that prophecy. Many people here didn't believe me. Up to how many months he was picked, he was arrested. I want to beg the federal government to please. That man has suffered a lot. They should allow him to go now. They should allow him to go. They should allow the Igbo to go. Because when you look at all the great offices in Nigeria, you discover that there is no common, there's no office that a common Igbo man is handling in Nigeria. That is a sign that we don't want these people. Since we don't want them, let's allow them to go. I beg of you, our president. You are a man with a good heart. Let Mazi Nnamdi go. Let the Igbo, the Biafra go. I've been saying this for over 7 years. Over 7 years, I've been saying this. I'll be saying that I'm only speaking as a prophet, not as anything, not at all. For a very long time now, I have refused to come online because a lot of people have been threatening me because of the things that God is using me to say online. So because of that, I just had to park low. I cannot count how many times they have double crossed my car while driving. They brought out my Instagram account that is over 53,000 followers. They brought it down because I was supporting fathers, because I was speaking against the evil that is going on in Nigeria, in the Christian.
My correct people, then welcome back. According to this man, he said that if you are in spirit, you actually know that Biafra has already come. This man really tried, Sha. But he must ask God to open his eyes to know his true identity. Calling himself Edo but not Igbo is confusing. This is what some people are saying. Know that Tinubu is not a good man though. He is just like Buhari. They are satanic. This is all the things that this man said, my correct people. Them, you guys heard from the horse's mouth. He is equally begging Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that man have suffered a lot. That he also made a revelation that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be arrested soon. And just a few months after his revelation got fulfilled. According to him, he said that his life has been threatened severally. You know how many times that they have, double-crossed his car while he's driving on the way. They have threatened him. His life is at stake at the moment. So because of that, that was what made him not to be, revealing the things that he's seeing. But unfortunately, the more he's, when God is showing you something that you should reveal to people and you don't want to do it, you don't want to be that messenger, something might happen to you. So because of that, this man said, no, he got to speak out for people to hear and see what the Lord is saying. So now, another thing is that now Biafran Army, the governor of Anambra State, known as Charles Soludo, has placed 10 million naira bounty on Biafran Army. Do you get the point now? So now the question is, why are you placing a 10 million naira bounty on Biafran Army's whereabouts? The question is, how many projects have you carried out since your inception of the office? Then why placing 10 million naira on Biafran armies? Those Biafran army are equally your brothers. Soludo. How many times have you opened your mouth to ask the federal government to release your brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If actually you want insecurity to stop in the country, or especially in the southeast of the part of Nigeria, all you have to do is to demand for the immediate release of your brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rather than jeopardizing the life of the citizens of that your state. This thing you are doing will make these people not to trust anyone. Do you understand? We don't want insecurity to become much. Do you understand it? It is not even the Biafran army that are causing the chaos happening in the southeastern part of the country. Rather, The men, even this guy known as what is that? He's Soludo, said that his men are fighting hand in hand with Nigerian army and police and navy. Do you see it? When this man reveals so many things, equally this man known as Una General, known as Musa. Musa, in an interview, is still in this my channel. He said that they have killed many men of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He does not have any men anymore. That all their men has been slaughtered. Now still the General Musa still go on air. Not say they never kill Biafran people. So now we they look for their Biafran people, Igbo people they look for their problem. So now this man is talking from the both sides of the mouth. And the evidences are all over the social media spaces. He acknowledged this by himself. He said all these things on the air. And now he's still coming on air to say that it's not key. Then, okay, what happened when you were bold enough to say that Nnamdi Kanu's follower does not have power anymore, that you have, eliminated all of them, you have fired all of them, this and that, saying this proudly, and you still go because a white man is interviewing you, you refuse to say the truth, rather you choose to lie. Do you see it now? Soludo, how many times I call you? Enough is enough. Don't be a slave to the Janjaweed. Don't sell your people. Even when Abakari committed a crime, Buhari did not send him to FBI in USA. Rather, they say that they are going to try him in Nigeria. Did you understand it? So the earlier you learn to value your brothers and protect the lives of your brothers, the better for you. Try everything you could to stop insecurity in the states. Curtail insecurity. In fact, try and curtail insecurity. But trying to meddle in Biafran's affair will not allow your government to function well. Please, this is all I have to say. Anyway, my people, what is your own opinion regarding this? You can now watch the full details of the exposition of how Soludo have placed 10 million naira bounty on Biafran army's whereabouts. Feel free to drop your own opinion in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. Subscription is free.
The governor of Anambra State, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, has placed 10 million naira bounty on Biafra army. Governor Charles Soludo announced a 10 million bounty for information leading to the capture of Biafra Liberation Army commanders and its fighters. He accused them of causing insecurity in the southeast, most especially in Anambra State. Meanwhile, some critics have accused the Anambra State governor for being responsible for attacks in the state. Instead of accepting blames for his inability to provide adequate security for the state, he is now blame freedom fighters who took it upon themselves to provide their people from external invaders and terrorists in Nigerian military uniform. The dream of an independent Biafra remains alive for many people there, but it's also a dream that's fraught with challenges. One of those challenges is the ongoing tension between Biafran activists and the Nigerian government. This tension often plays out in the form of protests, crackdowns, and, unfortunately, violence. Recently, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, decided to take a bold step. Charles Chukwuma Soludo announced a bounty of 10 million naira for information leading to the